Hey, welcome back to another video. Now today we're gonna be acting to Jesse Lee Peterson. Y'all know what we do over here when it comes to Jesse Lee Peterson. We like Jesse Lee Peterson over here. We vibe with Jesse Lee Peterson, but the motherfucker be saying some other shit sometimes, and that's okay. You know what I mean? All y'all gotta do is subscribe, and you know what I'm saying? If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna come to y'all and punch you. Like, I'm gonna punch you right through the camera. I'm gonna get up all in the camera. Matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna punch you. I'm gonna give you a kiss. Come on. Come here. I know y'all hate me, though. You know what I'm saying? But give me a kiss. Okay, we're good. Anyways, let's get it. Let's go. No time to waste. Shit.
What do you say to a person like me who I am convinced that transgender people should not be allowed to go to the military, and also open homosexuality should not be allowed in the military because the people who are into that are weak people. You know, they're weak emotionally and mentally, and it affects.
That's a fucked up thing to say. How are they weak emotionally and mentally just because they're gay? That's fucked up. I told you, I don't agree with everything dudes say. Some of the stuff he say be crazy, but some stuff be on point, some stuff be crazy. Like, but I think that if you're an American citizen and you want to fight to protect this country, you should be able to fight to protect this country whether you're gay or straight. Come on now, y'all. Don't hop in the comments and be siding with that kind of shit. That's stupid. Let's go.
The straight people.
Well, I think 50%, so 50, of all transsexuals end their lives, I think was the statistic, and it's usually typically by suicides.
Oh,
and
man.
So for me, I don't have to agree with what you say. I mean, we certainly have differing opinions, and I don't agree with everything that you talk about, but you know what? We're still Americans. We're still citizens of the United States, and we can agree to disagree. I personally don't believe I'm evil. I personally don't believe that gays are evil.
You don't?
I think it's more of something that we're hardwired as a series of biology, but what we do with those actions can be evil, just as a heterosexual's actions can be evil.
So you disagree with me because I say that they are evil?
By default, if a person is gay, does that make them evil?
Well, it's not the person, but it's the sin, the spirit that's made a home inside of them. And there are homosexuals who are locked in that lifestyle but know that there's something wrong with it. They just don't know how to overcome it. Mm-hmm. But then those who have accepted it. And
if you strip the ooh, that felt weird. That didn't feel good. But if you strip the anyways, I'm good. If you strip the Bible away, then what? Like what do you have to call their abomination? Like what do you have to call it an abomination if you don't have the Bible to connect to it, right? I don't understand. Like when people hate gays, I never understood this. What's wrong with the lifestyle? Like, who cares what other people do? It's really none of our business, you know. I do understand why you know, I don't know. They've been oppressed for history, so it's like I don't know. I'm not agreeing with Jesse on this one, man. This is not a good one.
they're very radical and they're trying to impose it on others. That's evil. Those are the ones.
I would agree with anybody trying to enforce radical.
I want y'all guys also to notice something else too. Like he said, 50%. It was like something like 50% or something like that. As high as like I think they were talking about suicides earlier, and it's interesting, right? The most shunned people in society are the ones that commit suicide the most, right? You know, it's very interesting. Got your little ass by. I got him. But you know, it's very interesting. There's a lot of white men out here committing suicide too. I think more white men commit suicide than anybody else. That's actually interesting because what you notice in societies is the people that are the most shunned are the ones that are more likely to commit suicide. That's interesting. You know, it's interesting, and we should do something about it. We should. Like, anyone unaliving themselves is not good. We need to do something about that.
By ideals on anybody else.
And so you agree that those homosexuals who are doing this are evil?
I guess yes, but at the same time, I'm also kind of concerned with the consequences of saying that.
Like what was that?
I'll just, where I don't want to have this hammer of, you know, negativity or people trying to mess with my life with it. I just don't want to start conflicts.
But that's a weak way of living. You don't want to live a life
very true.
Believing what you believe to be true, but don't have the courage to stand up for that truth.
That's true.
You're not going to be happy like that.
No, I agree with you.
And so
but I also have a career that I want to do, so.
And so you're afraid of losing your career.
Well, I guess you could say yeah.
Oh, okay. And so does the career mean more than the truth?
No.
Yes. Yes. To a degree, yes. I mean, like, no, I'm on an honest streak right now. But in all honesty, like, to maintain your well-being, to take care of your family, some people have to do that in order to, like, survive, you know. And he's part of a community that will completely isolate him if he tries to go against the community. Within that being said, yeah, he has to kind of be defensive with where he stands with stuff. And it's also bad because that's the only community you have. And once you go against that community, other communities already aren't accepting of you. You feel already isolated from it. You know, that's how sometimes I'll be feeling from the black community at times. Yeah.
Why are you selling out the truth for the career?
Oh, you got me there, Jesse.
And I'm not telling you to go out because you have to be ready. It is rough. There are haters out there that would try everything they can do to destroy you. And I realize that a lot of people don't have the courage to stand up for what they believe. And the only way that I'm able to do it is because God is guiding me in doing it. It's not of myself at all. I would not do what I do on my own. I would have the same concerns that you have. Mm-hmm. Career concerns, being attacked, called names, and being murdered or something. You know?
Right.
But so it has to be guided by God in order to do that. I'm not telling you to jump out and do it.
No, you've given me a lot of interesting points to consider.
What made you decide to want to be a guest on the show?
I would like to present and judge it however you may, and clearly we don't agree on everything. Right. I would say that there should be a voice saying, you know what, this is not every trans person is like this. Not every, the JLPT movement it's not hegemonic. There are voices of differing opinions, and unfortunately, as history has also shown, the most horrible punishments and acts of censure have been against the heathens and the heretics who disagree.
And so you want to bring another point of view from a transgender person.
That's right.
Coming all the way from Minnesota.
Yes.
Who are you voting for in the presidential race?
I'm keeping that close to my chest.
You are why?
Yes. Well, I just don't want to. It's a personal issue.
But in Minnesota, you have a lot of ISIS people living there. You know that, right?
There has been issues with the in the past with some of the areas. Yes.
Yeah. Does that concern you?
Yes.
Who do you think best qualified to deal with the ISIS issue? Hillary or Trump?
I would say Trump.
Trump. Who do you think would make a better president at this time? Hillary or Trump?
I would say Trump.
Oh, well, I rest my case then.
That must have been a really old video because Hillary or Trump, that was an old video then, because like Hillary or Trump was 2016. Wow, we're in 2025 now. Trump again is president. He lost the presidency to Biden, then came back in 2025. It's crazy, man. I kind of can't wait till his reign is over, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think the country will be more connected after he's gone. It's so disconnected right now. Everybody is all over the place, man. He's stripping all kind of stuff. People are wondering like what's good and what's bad. But this is the perfect time to see who's on the right side of history. I voted for Kamala. I thought Kamala would have been the best option. I still think Kamala was the best option. I just thought Kamala would be the best option. There was many reasons, many reasons, but I accept the fact that Trump is in office, and I respect him as our president. I do. I respect the office of president no matter what. I read every book from every president that's ever been there. I read Biden's, Obama's, Bush's. I read John McCain. John McCain wasn't a president, but any politician that steps in there, because I want to know, like, what do you go through when you go into office? Like, what do you experience that we don't get to know? You know what I mean? Like, and I really do want to see. And I know they don't tell us everything in the book because I know they're not allowed, but like, what's it like knowing that you have the football at the side of you? And if y'all don't know what the football is, go research what the football is, what the president has connected to them. What's it like having to travel in armored vehicles, or for the rest of your life having to have Secret Service because anything you do could be detrimental to you, or you can't go anywhere like you want to go. It's a different life, man, but you do it because you want to serve the people. And I don't know. Sometimes the service to the people requires a little bit of sacrifice within self. And the cost you pay to lead people is your life. So I guess that's the debt owed once you go in there and you do that. But anyways, peace!